Broadband internet will be available to approximately 98% of Florence County residents in the next 19 months. Spectrum and the Florence County Council Thursday announced a nearly $14 million investment on a fiber optic network expansion project. It will bring gigabit broadband and other Spectrum services to more than 6,000 homes and small businesses in Florence County.
Broadband is an important resource for all our citizens to participate fully in the many fundamental activities of life today. Counties all over the country are beginning to study what they might do to solve this problem for rural citizens. Because building the infrastructure for broadband is a complex engineering endeavor, we chose to move early and not to wait. Early last year, our county council started investigating how we could play a role to help our rural citizens connect to broadband. We noted that Charter Communications had received a large allocation of funding from the FCC through the earliest federal funding program called RDOF. Our goal within council was to try to strike a deal with an internet service provider that would accept the challenge not to just connect this 30% of the unserved households, but to also connect all the other unserved areas of the county that lack significant infrastructure for broadband and to complete it faster than FCC's 2028 timeline. We invested $4.5 million of our own federal grant money, combined with a large $9.3 million additional investment from Charter to substantially complete construction in the remaining unserved areas that also lack broadband infrastructure over the next 19 months by the end of 2023. We expect that this will make Florence County one of the few counties in South Carolina with broadband availability capable greater than 98%.
We've always known for quite some time that the rural areas of Florence County suffered with internet access. What we didn't realize was how vital that internet access was to everyone on a day-to-day basis. Prior to the pandemic, the internet was considered to be a luxury. Now it's become something that's a necessity. And so once we got into the pandemic and we realized that our citizens needed it to work, our kids needed it for school, we realized very quickly we had to find something a way that we could help precipitate expanding broadband throughout Florence County. The agreement was with Spectrum, by us partnering, that they would put all of their efforts on Florence County initially and get this all done by the end of 2023.
It is a great day in Lake City, in Florence County School District 3, as well as in Florence County. High-speed broadband is essential for operating on a day-to-day basis, but one of the most critical broadband needs today is for education of our students and young people. And we recognize the need for broadband during the shutdowns during COVID. Every year without broadband connection is a year of educational opportunities lost for kids. Today our students have laptops and Chromebooks. Most learning platforms and educational systems expect that every child will be able to access learning digitally and do research and homework utilizing the internet through a high-speed connection capability and streaming videos. It is not the case for so many rural students in our areas and throughout South Carolina. The pandemic exposed the critical need for building infrastructure immediately. Today, the announcement that most of our students will have a fiber connection available in the next 19 months cannot come soon enough.
This got started because the federal government made available a number of grants that Florence County had in their budget, and we approached Florence County last year about taking some of the federal grants we had already been awarded in Florence County and expanding that with some of the new American Rescue Plan grant money to fully build out Florence County with fiber broadband from Spectrum. The county signed the deal last October, and so for the last 7 months we have been designing and permitting all of the utility poles required. So it's a lot of behind the scenes work. We're moving into the acute portion of the build right now, which is actually taking the fiber optics, which you see over here, tacking it up onto the utility poles, over 300 miles of fiber with the county deal, plus another 300 miles of fiber with our other federal grants, 600 miles total. Over the next 2 years, we'll be connecting that fiber to utility poles and then, of course, connecting homes to our broadband product. What we're connecting them to is a standard product of 200 megabits download speed, which is 8 times that, but it's fully capable up to 1 gigabit, which is 1,000 megabits, which is 40 times as fast, and it's over fiber optics, so it's going to be extremely reliable. 99% network reliability, and not only are we going to have a great price, but we're also going to have an affordable price for those who have free and reduced lunch in the school.
This has been Chris Day, Managing Editor of the Florence Morning News and scnow.com, reporting on the broadband expansion from Lake City, South Carolina. Thank you for watching.